coming to you live, coming to you live and direct from vacation. I'm out here chilling, man. What's going on? We gotta talk about this, man. I know we all, been listening to Shakur, call people bees, and he gonna do this, he gonna do that, and turns out, Shakur ain't did nothing. He been radio silent. We ain't heard nothing about him. We ain't heard nothing from him. So I guess for me, I'm kind of just disappointed, man, because Shakur was talking all this good stuff that he was gonna do this, he was gonna do that, and to be honest with you, man, you haven't seen him do it. So I mean, and you say the title or whatever, you say, yo, BBO, what made you come up with that title about it being like Alpo? Um, the reason I say that is because just like Alpo, Shakur can be very charming. To give you the impression that he's a good guy when he's really not. And to be totally honest, he's really just done nothing but kind of put on the facade, so to speak, and make you think he's somebody that he's not. And I'm telling you, man, this dude is like a true goofball. He got an opportunity to make a lot of money with Tank. He got an opportunity to really change some things for his life and make it even better. I'm sure it's great now, but I'm sure it could be even better with a few extra $1 million, man. But it's just your boy BBO come out here. We gotta talk about it, man. And I just think for me, I just really can say that a guy like Shakur, man, is just showing you what happens when people get drunk off their own success. And when you do that, man, really puts you as a person in a bad space, man, because what you end up doing is forgetting what got you to where you are. And I think the thing with Shakur, I think the thing with Shakur is just very simple, man. The guys just don't understand who he is and what he can do in a boxing ring. You say, why you say what he can do? I say that because, yeah, he's not a knockout artist, and you got a couple fanboys who will say stuff like, "Oh, you let a boxer convince you that he's gonna knock somebody out." No, you just heard a man tell you one thing, and I'll excuse the heck out of me for taking a man at his word. The man told me he gonna knock somebody out, he gonna do this, he gonna do that, and he don't do it. I mean, what you want me to say? Just overall, man, Shakur is a really talented fighter. Can fight with the best of them, in my humble opinion. I just think what he got to really focus on is just knowing who he is, accepting it, and not being afraid of it. Because what happens sometimes, especially when you're talking about the fighter of his talent, you think your talent should put you somewhere financially or socially that it's not going to do. The only way you're going to get to that space you're looking to get is just through what you've always done, is hard work and dedication. And I think, personally, I would love to see Shakur focus on that than the other stuff, because I just think Shakur has all the talent in the world. I really do. And, we just keep seeing him. We just keep seeing him really not, you know what I mean, to where you're going to see a lot of people not even want to be a part of his movement or support him in any way. I mean, you really gonna see that. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because I think that Shakur really is something special. I think he's a special fighter. I think he got a lot of tools. He can fight, front foot, back foot, great defense. I just think what's going on is very simple. It's the fact that the man is just kind of stuck, on his own success. And whenever you forget that, hey, it don't matter what you think you should get or how you think things should go. It's about how things go. And how things usually go is very, very simple. You gotta earn it. You got to earn the fans' adoration. You got to keep working hard, what you've been doing, and you really got to just shut up and make things happen. And I think just what we've been getting is a guy who just won't shut up. He won't stop talking, and he won't just be honest and say, you know what, hey, I got work to do. There's some things that I can do to improve myself, and he's not doing it. So that's kind of just where we are with him as a fighter. Me as a fight fan, I would just say that I'm looking forward to what's next with Shakur. I hope that he can kind of turn things around, make things a little better for himself. But we shall see. Um, he really just one of those guys, man. Like I said, who hasn't really been tested in life enough to be grateful for what he does have. He's still kind of looking for the next person. You know what I mean? To I guess vindicate him or praise him or give him some type of recognition he feel like he deserves. But we all know, man, that's not how life works. Life doesn't work that way. Whenever you a grown man or woman in life, man, you just gotta really take things as they come. And I'm telling you, my boy Shakur really has shown you that he'll do anything for attention. We seen him record the conversation with him and Bill Haney. We see them show people text messages that people sent them privately. And if you ask me, that's what a scorn lover does. Truth to my brother Crush the Legend. That's what a scorn lover does is, that kind of stuff. Truth to my man D Free, man. That's some scorn lover type stuff to release text messages and to record people without them knowing you recording them. It's like, yo, um, I'm gonna send my brothers the link so y'all can come up here. It's like, yo, why? What type of man moves this way? And I never heard of this. I never heard of men doing the kind of stuff you see. Salute to my brother D for the win. I just never seen guys do some of the stuff that you see with Shakur. And I'm telling you, man, if that's the next generation of men, I'm I'm disappointed and I'm sad. Um, but I do gotta say this while everybody in here, man. Everybody's starting to come in here. Hey, rest in peace to Sonya Massey, man. Rest in peace to Sonya Massey. Praying for her, praying for her family. The usual reactions are, why? Why did this happen? I mean, and what type of fear do you have of a woman with boiling water? So a woman has boiling water in her hand, you gonna, pop her in the face? That's crazy. Salute to my brother Chris from Arizona. Um, I just, I'm kind of disappointed in that because I'm telling you, man, it's just got to be something where, it's almost like that Ahmaud Arbery case where these guys felt like they had to chase Ahmaud Arbery down. There was two of them, and then they had to, take his life. Unfortunately, it's just wild, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, man. But I'm telling you, man, they gotta do better than that, man. They gotta do better than that. It can't just be because you scared you're gonna be able to get off with something like that, man. It's just sick. It's sick. So to my brother Horry, thanks, man. Um, I'm just saying, hey, this is just BBO's opinion. You don't got to agree with me on it. I just think it's wild that a woman's in her home with a pot of boiling water and lose her life. I think that's ridiculous, man. I think it's ridiculous to say the least. I think it's unreal that can happen. That you could be in your home, say you boiling oodles and noodles, man. Um, yeah, he said, BB, you on vacation? Yeah, I'm on vacation, man. But let's be honest, man. Your boy BBO love doing this, man. My brother's been holding it down. I'm trying to, I'm just, trying to have some fun too, man. So you know how it go. I'll just say this. For me personally, I just gotta say, like, that's the saddest thing in the world. A woman's at her home cooking or whatever she's doing and lose their life. I don't want to get too deep on that, because we all know that that's crazy, and we know that that's wild and it's wicked. The whole thing to me is real wicked. That's a word my father uses all the time. It's wicked. The fact that the woman's at her home and someone feels the need, they're so afraid of this woman that they're gonna, take her life. It's just sad. But talking about boxing and talking about Shakur in general, I'll just say this about Shakur. I'm just disappointed, man, on what we seeing. Um, you see you in the jacuzzi. No, I'm just sitting on the patio chilling, man. But it's just sad what you're seeing, man, because you know what? You got a really good fighter who really just can't seem to get out his own way, man. And, Brutus said it best in one of my favorite plays, season, man. One must be true to oneself. You got to know where you stand before anybody does. I don't care who you are, man. You got to know where you stand before anybody does. No one can give you the mandate on where you stand in life. You got to get that mandate. He said she shouldn't have been hurt, but she was threatening to throw the water. They did have the right to disarm her. Yeah, that's did you see the Crawford undercard? Yeah, I seen that card. Was ridiculous. It was crazy. It's gonna be terrific. And they got both big babies on there. I get what you're saying, Free, but Jesus Christ, man, we talking about the woman lost her life. You can disarm her other than shooting her in the face. Excuse, my language. You can find other ways to disarm somebody other than pop them in the face. You can hit them in the knee. You can hit them in the non-lethal with a non-lethal blow, whatever the case may be. But that's what I mean when I say, like, you got people who just are afraid. If you're afraid of people, you're going to do something like that. I don't know the full story. I don't. I just know the woman was at her home. The police were reacting to something in her home, and she had a pot of boiling water, and the officer said he felt threatened, so he popped her in the face at point blank range, and now she's gone. So, I don't know, Free. I just say this, bro. I just don't understand if you are afraid, and this is just me being totally honest and transparent. If you're afraid of a group of people or someone in general, the last thing you need to do is be in any type of law enforcement. Because to be honest with you, law enforcement is one of the most thankless jobs you'll ever have. It's like, let's just be honest, it's like being a food server. But there's a little bit of power and authority that comes with that position. So people don't realize that. And to be totally honest, you're not making a ton of money as an officer. You're making maybe $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year. That's not nothing for what you put on the line. So I'm trying to figure out how to hit this. I'm trying to figure out how to hit this link. Every time I hit share, it just say copy link, more. Hold on. Let me see. I hate this. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I hate this YouTube thing. YouTube be saying, yo, use our link, use our thing, blah, blah, blah. Then you try to do it. Copy link.